And we are live. Awesome. Okay. Good evening, everyone. This is fun. We are in our third installment here of Desert Spotlight Live on Instagram. And I'm your host, Michael Kaufman. And with me tonight is Andrew. You there, buddy?
I am here.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
There he is. Andrew, tell us a little bit about yourself real quick. Just give us a little insight on who you are, and I have some other questions after that.
Yeah, my name is Andrew Robinson. I'm an interactive media experience designer, so I use computers and computer programming to do really cool interactive art stuff.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
I have been doing it for the past 6 years.
Okay, so you've had a decent amount of experience doing these things, and I mean, I'm curious to know what the extent is of that experience, because I go on your Instagram page and I see just all sorts of different stuff, from house parties, it looks like, to sound waves. I mean, there's how do you show a normie what you do? Like, how do you navigate people through that?
That's a good question. I'm still trying to figure it out in perfect detail, but basically, for the past 4 years of these 6 years I've been doing this, I ran a house venue called the Sunroom, and we would host live music events. And we
have some footage. I can pull that up. Let's pull that up while you're talking about it here.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Yeah, so this is some of my work, and basically there's the Sunroom. We would host these live shows, and I would set up these animations that I design as part of the stage design. And they're all audio reactive, so all the music that the bands play changes the way these animations work. And I've had a lot of experience in the local scene doing this with bands for the past 4 years. As you can see, there's a ton of them in this video, and it's been really cool. Like, I love doing this kind of work and getting to work with all these incredible musicians whose music I also am in love with. So it's fun.
So what was the scheduling like for this? So did you do this every weekend? Did people just kind of show up? Like, how would you promote this?
It was pretty loose. It all was kind of promoted over Instagram. And the first year we were doing it, like, we would host maybe like once or twice a month, depending. But once we started advertising on Instagram and like more people started seeing that we were hosting shows, they started reaching out to us, and we definitely wanted to start doing more shows. So we picked up the pace, and for a good year there, we were doing about a show or two a week. And it was a lot, but it was also a lot of fun. And that went for about 2 years, and then it kind of started slowing down in the last year because there's a lot of life stuff going on. We were all graduating school and stuff. And then that's when we hit the pandemic, and the Sunroom kind of shut down. But
yeah, you haven't been doing it for what, a year now, pretty much?
Yeah. It's been about a year since our last show.
Damn. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a sec. I want to circle over to some of your other work here, so people can get a fuller context of what you do. So those animations we were seeing in that Sunroom video, are those custom to each time in real time you have a performer, or do you build those out ahead? How does that work?
I build the animation ahead of time, but the way they are generated is based on the sound incoming to my computer. So like aesthetically, I know what it's going to look like. I know it'll look like that, but like the music will change certain aspects of it, like the color that you see, or like how fast things are happening. It could change the shape. And with like programming, I can get very specific with how the sound controls these different parameters of the animation, and that is all happening in real time. So yeah, like the artist or musician could be doing whatever they want. They could go off on like a 20-minute jam solo, and all the animations are still in real time going to respond to whatever they want to do. which is it's a really different way of doing visuals live, because mostly what you see at shows and stuff, everything is time coded, and like set to specific moments. There's not a whole lot of real-time audio reactive animation stuff happening in the professional world yet.
Why is that?
I think it's because it's relatively new, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
real-time animation is pretty new to at the consumer level, at least. The technology hasn't been there for, like, the average Joe to like start making stuff, but now computers are really powerful, and doing real-time animation stuff is a lot easier. And I think once the music industry kind of catches on to how well that can be done, I think it will pick up, because there's some like visual software stuff out there now, like Resolume, it comes to mind. That's like pretty standard in the professional music industry for like running the visuals and stuff, and they have some audio reactive features, but it's very different than what I use, which is Max MSP. And I can, like, with Max, because I am writing the code from scratch, I can like customize whatever I want to the audio, and you don't have that kind of freedom and flexibility with Resolume. So I just think the industry hasn't caught up to the possibilities, because no one's kind of building stuff from scratch. Everyone's using the software that's already standardized.
I see. Okay, so it's a little bit easier for you to maneuver, because you can get with a larger conglomerate industry, it's harder to be as mobile, I think, as one person. If that makes sense. It seems like that's kind of how it is. Well, cool, man. Okay, so can you show us? We were talking about you showing a little bit of how this works. We could start with you just playing a couple songs. I know we lose your audio once we go into this, but that's okay. I'd love to just show people, like, maybe a couple of these, how they work.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just gonna play through the Spotify playlist.
Okay.
And everything you'll see is in real time.
Oh, here we go. Is this what acid feels like? Just trying to figure that out. Yeah. Oh, wow. We didn't get that far in. God, I'm just picturing this in like a concert space, like at a house. It's pretty lit. Nice. I think these are my favorite, the squares. Those are so sick, or the rectangles, I guess. Yeah, that's awesome. It's like a neon effect. It goes with the lighting for this pretty well. Damn, look at that. I keep forgetting I'm on camera, so you're just seeing me kind of like twitch out on it.
My name's Tammy. I expect only.
Nice. Dude, that was sick, man.
Thank you.